The National Basketball Association, the NBA, says it is now investigating recorded remarks allegedly made by LA Clippers owner Donald Sterling. The remarks obtained by the website TMZ include a voice disparaging African Americans and telling his girlfriend to stop bringing black people to Clippers games. Among the comments, Sterling is allegedly heard telling his girlfriend, "It bothers me a lot that you want to broadcast that you are associating with black people. Do you have to? Also, you can sleep with black people. You can bring them in. You can do whatever you want. The little I ask you is not to promote it on that, and not to bring them to my games." He also singles out the Basketball Hall of Famer and Los Angeles legend Magic Johnson as one person in particular he doesn't want to see. Magic Johnson has responded on Twitter a lot. He went there. And in his words, he said, quote, "LA Clippers owner Donald Sterling's comments about African Americans are a black eye for the NBA. I feel sorry for my friends, Coach Doc Rivers and Chris Paul, that they have to work for a man that feels that way about African Americans." And I would add to that, it's a black mark for America as well. My quote, not his. This is not the first time that Sterling has found himself in the middle of a controversy. He has been sued by the federal government over his treatment of minorities who wanted to lease his rental properties. He was also sued by former NBA legend and Clippers executive Elgin Baylor for discrimination. I want to bring in now Marc Lamont Hill and get his reaction to all of this. He is a CNN commentator and an associate professor at Columbia University. This guy is an idiot, Marc.
He is a complete idiot, and he's also a racist. And as much as we talk about race and have interesting and complicated conversations about race, I rarely call someone a racist. But I think given his history, the DOJ investigation to his housing discrimination, the words we allegedly have him on tape saying, it is clear to me that he is someone who simply doesn't like or care for black people, unless, of course, they're dribbling a basketball or apparently he's sleeping with them. And so for me, it's very disturbing, and I hope the league does something.
I know, that's his girlfriend sitting next to him. And I was just dumbfounded that he was saying this to someone who is part black, who he is obviously sleeping with. And it's just, none of what he said made any sense. And in fact, it harkens to, I felt like I was listening to someone from the 1930s, 40s, or 50s. It was just, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's not surprising. I mean, he's reenacting a very ancient American ritual of white people hating and disparaging black bodies at the same time that they make extraordinary wealth off of them. That's what slavery was predicated upon, right? We hate black people. We call them lazy, but we make them slaves. We have sexual encounters with women. We exploit their bodies. All this stuff is normal. And so for him to have a black girlfriend, I'm not surprised. For him to work around black players and use their labor for money, I'm not surprised. This is not surprising at all.
Well, I mean, listen, the guy can date whoever he wants, right? He can do it, but I mean, just to hear what he said, no one is saying anything about, the interracial. I don't want people to misconstrue what you're saying. You're not talking about he can date interracially. That's not the issue. It's just that it's shocking to hear him.
Interracially. I'm
right.
saying I'm not surprised. Some people will be surprised that he dates interracially and still doesn't want black people at the game. I'm saying,
oh no, that doesn't make you any smarter, any more immune to it just because you date someone who is not of your race, right?
Exactly.
I mean,